Beautiful. All right, so don't touch anything, BR.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, where are you
Yeah.
from, BR? And BR is okay? I call you BR, that's okay?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I use that because when I was growing up, man, Hee Haw was my dad's favorite show, and that right there was, a BR549 was a used car salesman's phone number.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Now I see the correlation. BR, where do you live?
I live over in Greenville, Tennessee.
Tennessee. Nice.
Yeah,
Whiskey Tennessee is maybe your favorite brand.
I don't drink.
You don't drink. Better off. Better off that way.
Yeah, I used to.
You used
Well, I
to?
used to, man. I used to love it, buddy.
Yeah, like everyone, right? Then comes a time where,
Loved it too much.
yeah, then comes a time where life starts making more sense, and the high of life.
Well, I got to take care of my family.
Yeah, yeah, well, it makes sense. So look, BR, I'll ask you a couple of questions, right? I know you've been here for 17 months, and correct me if I'm wrong. 17 months, right?
Almost 18.
18, pardon me. Close to
Almost 18.
And you had a terrible first year, I'd say. All right, the first 12 months were a disaster.
I lost nearly $6,000.
How much?
I lost nearly $6,000.
$36,000. Oh my God, no, that's pretty depressing. Okay, so $36,000 lost. Guys, listen.
No, 6,000.
Oh, 6,000. Thank God, I thought
Yeah.
36. Okay, 6,000. All right.
That's still depressing.
It's very depressing. It's still unacceptable, right? So what would you tell the newbie, BR? What would you tell the newbie in this room of what not to do? Because it seems like you've turned it around, okay? And you're making that kind of money that you lost on a daily basis. Am I correct?
On a daily basis.
On a daily basis, you're making $5,000-$6,000 per day. Okay?
Yeah, but now last Friday, I lost my ass.
Oh, okay. But overall, you're doing well? Overall, now you're you're making a profit on a weekly base, if not on a daily base.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. So first 12 months was all school, was all learning, cost you $6,000 of mistakes.
Not counting the cost of the class.
Right.
Not counting the cost of the class.
So that's an extra $2,000 or $3,000. So you're down $9,000 in the first year.
Yep.
Okay, that's terrible. That's extremely depressing. Okay. So what would you tell the newbie of what not to do? Because at the end of the day, we know how simple this is. And if you were making these mistakes that were killing you all the time, okay, what made you stop the mistake? What were the mistakes you were making, and how did you fix it? And I'm going to leave you with that, okay?
Well,
I'm going to leave you with that because doing a duo on this system, there's a delay. So I'm going to close off my sound, and you take it from there, but make sure you cover what I just asked you, and then do whatever you want. Is that okay, BR?
Okay.
All right.
Absolutely, baby.
Thank you for doing this for us, okay? I'll see you. I'll catch you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to tell you, man, what my biggest, this is my biggest mistake, man, right here. Most of the time, man, I was trying to go against the trend. I'd watch what was happening with the currency, and I'd try to go against that trend. It didn't matter how many times I won. It was the loss that messed me up. It was that's what it was always about, because I'm always doing a high lot size. And also, here's, man, I don't know how the hell she did it, man, but them BB bands, man, if you try to go against them BB bands, you're going to lose every stake in time. You will lose every time if you try to go against them BB bands. Them BB bands are something else. Can you hear me, Bobby? Bobby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? See, it's like right now, I've already won the UC several times because I saw that it was going to break those BB bands. But they are tripped out, man. When MT told me that the BB band was the top of a signal, I knew that right there, man. I had to practice that daggum BB band. I had to practice it. But every single time you go against them, buddy, you lose. You will lose. That's a fact, man. I don't know how in the hell she did that, but buddy, that is the truth. And that's pretty much, man, how I kept messing up. And it was just like, you know, 1 or 2 trades a day, you know, that I would mess up on. But that 1 or 2 trades would kill me. And then the next day I would be mad or something. I broke 2 pairs of glasses. I nearly threw my computer out the window a couple of times. I threw my chair across the room. I've done all kinds of stuff, man, you know, because, buddy, I knew I could do it, but I just needed to get it consistent, and I couldn't get it consistent. You know, it was just a trip, man. After 17 months, you know, I was like, you got to be kidding me. I'm not retarded here. You know, something's got to give. You know, my wife just said, why don't you just give up? You know, I don't think God's got this in your future. You just need to give up. And I said, man, I'm not a quitter. You know me. When I believe in something, I don't quit. I don't care, man. If it drags me through hell, I'm going to get it because I know that I can do this. I know it. There ain't no doubt, man. And I'm starting to get it now. You know, I'm starting to do it. Now, I'm not no MT by a long shot, but I understand why I lost. I understand every single time and why I lost. It's because I went against, you know, the trend, and I also went against the BB bands. Those 2 things right there, man, if you go against them, I don't care what the signals say, if you go against them right there, man, you're screwed. And I'll tell you something else, too. I have noticed this on the yellow reds. The yellow red is the most powerful arrow in this class. You see it like on the UJ right now. Look at the yellow red. Look at what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 on the 5 minute, and then it correlates with the 15 minute. Buddy, that's the yellow red's going to perform. I don't care, man, what you think, it's going to perform. The yellow reds, man, are the most powerful signal in here. And also, like on UC, on the 15, when you see a double kiss like that going up, that sucker's going to continue up. It's just absolutely a trip, man. It's a trip how he's got this set up. But see, it's with the trend, not the long-term trend, but the reason why the long-term trend ain't working is because it's got a yellow red on the daily. That yellow red on the daily is absolutely powerful. It just took me a long time, man, to get this down. You know, I'm not the brightest boy in the bunch, but I ain't stupid either. And I hope that helped out, you know, but I do see, you know, why I lost every single time. And it's like last Friday, I went against a yellow red on the GU, okay? A yellow red on the GU. I went against it like an idiot, and I lost like 12 pips. I closed it out. It went up like 25 pips. But altogether, I lost 89 pips that day at $70 a pip because I went against certain things that I already knew that you're not supposed to, but I did it anyway, you know, because that's a habit I'm still breaking and stuff. And that is what you have to do. You have to break these habits. Because habits and everything, man, you know, you got to perform these daily habits. I don't care what it is. You got to go with the trend. The only time you go against that trend is whenever you see a yellow red. You got to do it every day. You got to do it every day. Perform daily habits. Watch what's going on a daily basis. Because I know that we can do it. Everybody in this room, man, you know, can do it. Everybody, I don't give a rip, man, who you think you are unless you mental, you know, and you should be in institute then. But if you ain't mental, you can do this, you know. And I just, okay, you want me to explain going against the BB bands? Yeah, well, I believe I've learned my lesson on that. It's kind of like the UC right now. UC right now, the top, it formed a BB band up at the top. It went all the way up, was the high on it, 76, went all the way up there, and then it formed a BB band, and it struggled against it and shot down. That's going against the BB band. Right now, there ain't no way. There ain't no way I'd buy that sucker right now. No way. Now, if it goes down to the orange road on the 5 minute and it starts pulling back, I might consider it then, as long as there ain't a yellow red on the 15. If there's yellow red on the 15, there ain't no way. Just like right now on the UJ went down so far, the 5 minutes going to go up and hit the BB band, and more than likely it'll bounce off of it. Because it's like it makes a new high and a new low or something. I still ain't got that part figured down. You know, but it's really something else, man, how this is set up. See, like right now in the UC, it could be because it's so far from the 5 minute that it bounced off the blue chart, orange road, and it's going to go back up. Now, I'm not trading right now because I'm talking, but them BB bands are something else. And I've lost so many trades by going against them. Now, I will tell you this, here a couple of weeks ago, man, I lost a trade on the GU, but I caught it, okay? The GU had a 5 minute down, and it was hitting the BB band right there, 5 minute, and it was on the BB band, okay? And my wife was in here, and I said, do you think we need to sell that? And she said, let's try it. And I sold it. Now, you're talking $30 a pip then. And it went down, and it never went past the price that I sold it at, okay? And that's happened so many times because I go against the rules. And that sucker started going up, and I told her, I said, it's going to go up. And all of a sudden, a Yalla popped up on it on the 5 minute, and it started going up. And I told her, I said, let's get out of this trade. And we lost 5 pips on it, and I open TP'd up on it, and it went up like 17 pips because of that Yalla red. So I got my 5 pips back, and I also made 11, 12 pips off of it because I saw the mistake that I had made, okay? You can't go against the BB bands. You just can't do it. You don't sell down at the BB bands when it's at the bottom, and you don't buy when it's at the top of the BB bands. You wait for the pullback and then do it. Because if you do, man, you might win 7 trades out of it, but the 3 trades that you lose is going to be just, it'll kill the 7 trades that you won. You have to remember that, or even 6 trades. You know, you just have to take and watch that. I've already won the UC. I did take that trade off that orange road on the blue chart. Yeah, couldn't help it. I had to take it. Is anyone trading UC right now? Yeah, Rafa, what you need, baby? Yeah, I'm 50 years old, man. I can still outwork a 20-year-old. I promise you that. I used to be in construction. I built houses. Was a contractor for the state of Tennessee. Well, did you see what happened with the UJ? Went up to the orange road, almost to the BB band, brought back down. Did you see that? Well, I appreciate that, M.O. I have a lot of people think I'm about 30, 35. Them BB bands, man, you just can't go against them. You just can't go against them. And trust me, I've tried. I've lost a lot of trades by doing that. You can't go against them. You have too, Jazz? Oh, you having a hard time hearing me, Anissa? It was whenever when MT told me that the BB bands were a type of signal, that right there is what told me, you know, that I could take it off the BB bands because if you take it against that BB band, like if you see an arrow going up on the UJ right now, okay, but the price action and everything is 63 at the top of the BB band on the 5 minute, okay, and the bottom of everything was what, 56, 55, somewhere in there. Okay, if it goes up and everything, expect that sucker, man, to go back down. Okay, it's doing a pullback. It's a lot of pips too. It's pretty good sized pips, but ain't no way I trade it up. But when it hits that orange road or gets close to the BB band, I'm gonna sell it because that's where it's gonna stop at and then come right back down. It's kind of like the UC up. The UC up right now, it'll come down and hit the orange road. Jazz showed me that. It goes down to orange road and it'll come right back up. Go down to the blue charts. It might even break the BB band on the blue chart, but it'll go right back up. And I'm just waiting for it to get in at a better price up. There ain't no way I'm going to trade it up right now. That's right, Pink. Man, that's right. The BB bands help you get in at a better price. Took me a long time, man. I had to take a brick, you know, and hit myself upside the head a few times to get it programmed in there. But I'm getting it. I'm getting it right there. Oh, look at that. Look at that UJ. Who took that UJ down? Huh? Did somebody make some money there or what? I made some money. I took it down. I took it down, baby. Tennessee whiskey. Come on. I like that. That was a good trade right there. That was a good trade. Got right up there at the BB man. Boom. Busted. Came down. I like it. I can't see the GU. I got the daggum chat right there beside it, so I don't know what GU's doing. It's going up on my charts. Did I get you hyped up, Kevin? Kevin, you going to make some money in this class, man. You just got to daggum follow the rules. You don't follow the rules? It's ain't for you, baby. You got to get that rebel out of you. Got to get that rebel. That rebel man is something else. That rebel man will mess you up. You go against the rules in this right here, yeah, you might win a few trades, but buddy, them daggum losers going to be way far from you. It's going to mess you up. Wish I could move this time. I don't know how to move it, man. How do I move this sucker? Get it out of the way on the GU. I can't see the GU. Yeah, buddy, that trend, guys, man. What Jazz is talking about right now, the trend. Let me tell you something, man. I've lost so many trades by going against that trend. Good God Almighty. God, it took a brick, man, to get it upside my head, man, to figure out, man, you don't go against the trend unless you see a yellow red. That's the only time I'd go against it. Yellow red, man, is something else. You're a contractor, Jim. What do you do? You do houses or you do commercial? Look at the UC, man, struggling. Houses? Yeah, I did a lot of houses, man. Entire subdivisions, cookie cutters. You know, where you had 4 basic designs and you just go in there and wipe them out. Yep. Had my own cleaning business too, man. We'd go in there and clean up afterwards, do construction cleans. What I see is the trend global. It's like the GU right now. The only time, it's like Jazz said earlier, he wouldn't trade the GU up unless he had a 1 hour up and it's got a yellow. Now that yellow red right there, man, if he keeps going up, a red will pop into that, and that will be the most powerful signal up. It'll be the most powerful signal up on the GU. It's going to continue up, man. I took it up just a minute ago and won it and stuff, but I didn't see the charts. I was looking at the 1 hour because I got it. I can't move the things. So I'm reading y'all's comments and everything as I go, see if y'all got questions and everything. Because I'm just telling you, man, how I lost so much. You know, because I did, man. I lost it. Yeah, buddy. I didn't want to quit. I told MT, I said, I'm not a quitter. I said, I know I can do it, but man, I got to change something. I got to change something. So you want all your GUs benefit? Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. That GU, man, was an absolute textbook trade, man, as I was talking about it. I mean, the UJ. I really liked that trade down. That was a good trade. It's a lot of pips, too. It went down from, what, 62 down to 42, 20 pips. That's right, Jazz, UJ is down. I say the GU is up for now. Wouldn't you? I know it's got a 1 hour down, but that 1 hour up yellow is a pretty powerful arrow. Biggest change that I made, Rafa, was forcing myself not to go against the trend. The second thing was forcing myself not to go against them BB bands. 5 on the TP and 15 on the stop loss. Been doing that since I started. Yes, sir. I agree with that, brother. Yep. Once you get that down, once you force yourself, man, to do those 2 things right there, you're going to see you're going to win, man. The biggest thing is, see, on my part of trading, I don't want to lose none. I want to be 100% because I'm a perfectionist on everything I do, and I want it to be 100%. Yeah. And do I beat myself? You have no idea, buddy. Boy, I beat myself up like you wouldn't believe sometimes. I was like, man, am I retarded? Why can't I win this? After all these months, man, I keep making the same stupid mistake. Yeah, well, I know you, Benisa, because you know you work for an attorney and everything, and they have to be very, you know. As I got a scheduled scan. What are you talking about? I don't cancel that, sucker. Remind me later. What in the world are they talking about? A scan. Us computers wanting to scan something, and I don't want to scan nothing. BR, how do you find your bias? All right, well, the very first thing I do when I come in, I look at the charts, you know, and I really like the way EMT's got it set up now because we've got the 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, and weekly up, all the charts up on one thing. I like that. I go and I start counting the orange roads. And how many on the short term, if the 15 to 5 and the 1 hour is down, I'm going to consider that down unless there's a up arrow on the daily, then it's going to turn around, okay? And like on the GU right now, only the reason why I'm taking it up is because of the Yalla and the 1 hour and the 4 hour red and Yalla up, along with the 15. I would consider that up even though the orange roads are down. That's the only reason why I'm trading it up is because of the 1 and the 4 hour. If they wasn't there, just like Jazz said, I'd be doing down on every 5 minute signal. Also on the EU, I noticed that yellow red right there. Even though the orange roads are down, you got a yellow red on the 1 hour and you got a 4 hour red. Man, that sucker's going up. And if you look at the 5 minute, it's got a pink up and stuff. Man, it's going up. Okay? You look at the UJ, all the roads are pointing down on it, and it's got down arrows on it. You got a kiss on the 1 hour. Well, the 4 hour does have red up, but a pink up, but it hit the orange road and came right back down. You got a daily down. You got a weekly down. What more do you want? That sucker's going down. Okay? Now, you see and stuff, you take the, let me get my thing down here. I can't see. Come on now, get down there. Yeah, the G's definitely up, man. I can't get this thing down. I can't see the UC. It's got all the arrows, the 1 and the 4. It's got a yellow red on the weekly. It's got on the daily and a red up on the weekly. Man, it's up. Even though it's doing a pullback right now, I'm going to wait for another 5 minute arrow, and it's going to shoot straight up, straight to the moon. There ain't no doubt about it. There ain't no doubt about it. All you have to do, man, is just wait for the 5 minute signals. And that was something too. I had to really get in my brain, man. Just hammer it and hammer it and hammer it and hammer it and hammer it. And I'm talking hammer it now. I had to wait for them 5 minute signals. Wait for them 5 minute signals. Oh, hammer it. I'm talking on a daily basis, man. When I demo stuff, man, on the weekend, I'd say, my God, man, I'm waiting for all these 5 minute signals are winning. And here I am trying to go against it. Man, what's wrong with you? Are you crazy? I'm not, I do draw a check, but I'm not check worthy for an insane asylum. That rubber jacket ain't for me, and I know that. But, buddy, man, it was hard, man, to get that in my brain. So I finally got it. I think I do anyway. I did lose my butt Friday, but, yeah, look at that UC. And that was a good daggum pullback right there. Who won that UC down off that yellow red on the 5? That yellow red, man, is something else. That yellow red is something else, man. Never seen nothing like them. I used to be the kisses, man. The red-pink combination, man, was the best arrow in here. But when I guess it's the BB bands that did that. The yellow red, man, is it. 5 minute pinks, 5 minute signals global exactly, man, with the trend. I always look at that trend. Well, I appreciate that, Spider-Man. I'm just, trying to tell you, man, why I lost all those months and months and months. You crazy, Monday. Something wrong with you. Are you straight jacket worthy? Huh? Sometimes I think he's straitjacket worthy. uh, but I'm waiting on the up arrow on the UC, but I don't think it's going to come right now. Well, see, the yellow red is 15 minutes old nearly now, so since it's that old and stuff, it's probably going to go back up. But it'll be a while. You got a yellow on the 15 now. If that yellow turns into a yellow red on the 15 down, I'm taking it down. I've already took it down once off that yellow red, but I'm not going to take it again until I see what's going to happen, on the next 5 and stuff. And it just takes a while, man. I'm trying to move this thing over. There we go. I got it. Yeah. Move it over here. There we go. Now I got it. Yeah, exactly. And they said, why risk it, man? You've already won. I've already taken like 17 trades today, won them all. And I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I stacked 5 pips times 2. And I'm doing $70 a pip, exactly what I did last Friday. And doing good, man. Doing good. But it's about time, man. It just took a long time, man, to get this hammered in my brain. Took a brick. Sometimes it takes a brick. Sometimes you got to lose, man, a lot before you can actually figure it out, I guess. I don't know. Doing $70 a pip, Rafa. If you do what I just told you and everything, I don't know, man, if you can lose on it. I don't know if you can lose on it. Yellow red's global. That's exactly correct, man. Don't do it unless you see a yellow red. Yellow reds, baby, they are it. Without the yellow reds, man, I would never have done it. I'm not afraid to talk, Benny. Trust me, man. You need some of my friends. Now, I don't do a lot of chat and everything. I stay out of chat. Sometimes I'm focusing, trying to anyway. Because this is my life now, man. I'm disabled, man. I got hurt and stuff, and not able to work. And that little disability check that I paid in all that money all them years, it ain't nothing. Can't survive off of that. So I'm raising my 2 granddaughters, so got to do it somehow. And I've researched this for about 2 years, man. So stumbled upon MT site, and I started looking at it. I said, man, I could do that. I didn't know it was going to take daggum 16 months before it kicked in. Didn't know that. But, buddy, it did. It took 16 months. A lot of losing. And, I remember Bobby a long time ago, a few months ago, he had a thing on here where he was talking about how you get the mentality. If you lose a whole lot, you can get the mentality of losing. You expect it. Okay? Well, I wasn't expecting nothing, man. I was expecting, by God, I'm going to get this. Doesn't matter. I'm going to get it. And it just took 16 months, man. It's just the way it was. I started recording, about the 2nd month in, and started demoing and everything, but I lost $6,000, almost $6,000 last year. Cartero. Yep, B2 Global. Because I just knew, man, because, see, I was listening to what Jazz was saying, okay? I understand Jazz, man, is the absolute king in his room. He knows. He can just tell you, man, exactly what's fixing to happen. And I was trying to say, well, how did he know that? How did he know that right there was going to happen? And I started figuring it out, but I was still screwing it up because I was going against what I said about the trend and also the BB bands. Seems like right now in the GU, ain't no way, man, I'd take that up right now. For one thing, there ain't a 5-minute up on it. Now, if you took it off that orange road, you'd have won it, but not right now because it's only, what, a pip away from the BB band. There ain't no way I take it up. Now, it might win, but I'm not taking it up. Yeah, you know, if Jazz, man, came on every single day, global, I believe, man, we'd all win 100%. I don't care what it is. I believe everybody in here would win it because Jazz actually inspires confidence. When he's in here talking and everything, everybody knows that Jazz knows what he's saying. Okay. See, Julian, you probably took it off the Orange Road, didn't you? You took that GU off the Orange Road, didn't you? Yep, that's exactly right, baby. See, if you took it off that Orange Road, you'd have won that GU, but you don't take it right there at 50, at 24. You take it right there at the BB band. You take it off that Orange Road. Excuse me. One hour, 15-minute, and 5-minute Orange Road with 5-minute signals. Yes, sir. See, that GU man won off the Orange Road, but it didn't win up there at the top. At 24, you could have done a 3-pip move, but it still wasn't the one even at a 3-pip move because it's only 27, what is that, 27.2 or 3 at the high? You took it off the wide arrow to be exact? Yeah. Are you doing a 5-pip move, Julie? You just spit coffee all over your screen. I've threw coffee on my screen before. I didn't spit on it. Got mad at the daggone screen because I saw, man, why I lost. And I was like, good God Almighty, man, why did I lose that? Oh my God, what a stupid mistake I just did. Yep. I've gone through it, man. The emotional part. Yeah, I was, man, GU, man, it's perfect up, man. Just perfect. That 1 and 4, man, by God, it lets you know. Now it's got a 5-minute kiss on the GU, previous 5, and that now it's going to go up even more. But it was a late. Yeah, baby. Get on every day, Jazz, man. We'd all benefit, man. We would pay you for that. Pay you. Give us we'd give you a certain portion of the pips. Give you like a 5 pips a day. Yeah, Nico's, man, it's an awesome strategy, man. If it's done right, you can't lose on it. You done 100 pips there, Benny? Hey, man, baby. You go for it. That's good. Yeah, we'd give you that 1 or 2 pips per day each person. Man, Jazz, man, you'd rack up. And plus, you'd be trading at the same, man, you'd make $1 million a day. It wouldn't take long. We'd all be up there, though. We'd all be up there with you. Man, look at the EU. Who took the EU up? EU, man, I told you it was going up. The 1 in 4 said it with the 15. You doing 4-pip moves, Julian, or did you do an open TP on that? Yep, I thought so. That's right. That's right, Global. We got the pip box, baby. The pip box for Jazz. He just has to come on every day. Just 5. 5, Roth, that's all. Sometimes I do an open TP, like that GU right there off that 5-minute red. What, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes ago, you could have done an open TP off that, what, got 20, 25 pips. You know, that's an open TP trade right there for sure, because the GU, the 1 hour Yalla came up. Now, let me see. I got to move the chat box to see if the 1 hour's back. Yeah, see, now it's a Yalla red. And so we got a Yalla red on the 1 hour. So what is it going to do, guys? It might pull back, then it's going to go right back up. Boom. I like this, man. That's awesome. No, I do mindset exercise, man, by hitting myself when I screw up. That's my mindset. Mind exercises, Mr. Banana. Yep. Man, that was a good trade on the UC too. Look how powerful that yellow red is, man, on that 5. I mean, that is just something else, man. That is just something else. I mean, it's come down. It's at 47. It's come down what? What? I can't read that. No, 78. Is that 78? Yeah, 20 pips. It's come down 20 pips off of yellow red. Something, suckers or something. That's open TP trade. Well, we all are good examples there, Benny. Sometimes emo, sometimes I don't, man, because sometimes the mom bars are behind the candle move. But most of the time I do well on mom bars, James. Like that, you see, I wouldn't have taken it down unless the mom bars went red. There ain't no way against that trend up. There just ain't no way. But when that yellow red shows up, the mom bars, man, kick in, I'm down. Well, I'm getting there, Pink. I ain't got it yet. I still screwed up last Friday. I mean, 78 pips, man, is a lot of pips at $70 a pip. A lot of pips. And yes, I did get mad. Ooh, I was mad. Ooh, boy, I was tripped out. I was like, man, we ain't going to go back there now. We ain't going back to those stupid mistakes again. Yeah, 11 o'clock chart, man, coming up. Got a new 1 hour. Yep, I'll wait for that, too. Happy hour's coming in, too, see. That right there, man, is something else, too. Yeah, on NFP. I had a good start, Jazz. Boy, I had a terrible finish, though. Good start, man. I built myself up to, I think it was like 110 pips, and bam, boy, mistake after mistake after mistake, and in the hole, 89. 89 in the hole. But I told myself then, buddy, you ain't going to do this crap no more. That's the end. Buddy, I don't care if I even think about it. I'm going to slap myself, slap my head, cut it off, do something, hit that button. I ain't doing it. I ain't going against it. Nope. Nope. Yeah, global. Yeah, I have to do something, Anissa. I'm telling you, I ain't not going against it no more. You know, that's the end of it. It's like right now, that's a lovely trade down on the UC. Okay, it's at 59, but there ain't no way I would sell it right now. There ain't no way. You sell that thing right there, yeah, you might win it this time, but the next time you're gonna get your butt screwed. Oh, you're in North Carolina, BR? I love North Carolina, man. It's beautiful over there. I like going through the tunnels, man, in the mountains. You know, that's what I like going. I like driving through them, man. I think they're awesome. I like tunnels through the mountains. Now, who took the UJ up? See, look at the UJ setup. Look at the UJ setup. Now it's going completely against the trend. It hit the BB band and stuff, and now I'm going to wait for that sucker to go up, and I'm going to take it back down here in just a minute. We'll take it back down here in just a minute because it don't have a 1 hour going up on it. And that previous kiss, man, is going to probably let me know it's going down. Hold on, Jazz. What did you say? Here's a tip. When you lose a trade, move away from the PC and take a break. Sit down or take a knee. Do something that will break the norm. Yeah, I feel you, Jazz. And I actually, man, have got up several times. But the other day, last Friday, man, boy, I really got upset about it. You know, but I was mainly telling myself, quit screwing up, quit going against the plan and stuff, because I'm actually making a plan to where I could do $1 million a day. Just imagine, man, what I could do for my family, man, and my surrounding community, man, with $1 million a day. Just imagine that, you know. And I'm supposed to be doing that. All of us supposed to be doing that, ain't we? Ain't we supposed to be helping our fellow brother? Our brother from another mother? That's exactly, man, what we're supposed to be doing. And I got a plan for that. Tony Robbins. What'd you say, Julian? I didn't get to read you, man. You scroll. It went too fast. Yeah, NFP. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, but you know that's the way it is. I'm not going to worry about it no more. You know, that was Friday. I learned my lesson big time. You know, and I ain't going to do it again. That's just the way it is. When would you get in and you see back up, there's a 5-minute red. Yeah, but see, you can see the mom bars are still red on it, don't you? Don't you see the mom bars emo are still red? There ain't no way I'm going to take it up. No, not yet. Is MT talking? Because I don't hear him. Okay. But yeah, if the mom bars when you see turn red because the short-term trend is up, I take it up, but it ain't up. It ain't red. It's green. It's still red. Yeah, that's the only way I do that. Because now if it goes up to the orange road and it's still red, I'm going to take it down. Because it'll flash again red. You do that too, Anissa? Tell yourself quit doing that? Oh, I speak to myself. Now it's turning green. Look at that, baby. It's going up 3 pips. Got a red on it. Yeah, I talk to myself all the time. I say, self, you listen here, baby. Now I'm in control of you. You mind me. And I'll make it happen. I wish that GU had been Real Red, boy. That'd been a good trade down. It went down 10 pips. But there ain't no way I'd sell it right there at the BB band. If you ain't already sold it and everything around 23 or 24, you ain't going to win that down because it's just too close to the BB bands. And it's hitting Orange Road on the so if, you know, if you're going to trade that down, you better get out, man, at a pip and profit or something like that because I don't know if it's going to go down enough. You know, at 20, it'd have to go down to 14 for you to win a 5-pip move. But I believe the UC's going back up. Yeah, I do. I bought it. I bought it at 59 because it turned green. I'm not into pics, baby. I break cameras, man, when the picture's taken of me. Bam, there's the camera. Even cell phones mess up when they videotape me. I'm just a country boy. That's all I am. Now, Jazz was talking the other day, man, about failing signals. Did you see how that 5-minute UC, it went back down 2 pips and stuff before it went back up? That could have been a failing signal, you see. But see, my trade's got to go up 64 to win. I got in at 59. It's got to go up to 64. And I'm waiting for that to happen. I got a French accent. Man, I didn't realize that. But I ain't never met nobody French, you know, so I don't know. That would have been a good open TP on that GU down. Yeah, sure would have, Julian. The Real Red had been, oh boy, that'd have been juicy. So I got out at 63 because I don't know if it's going to go up to 64. I closed it. Got 3 pips out of it, though. I'm happy. And that's 3 full pips, too, after their fees. Yeah, it touched the orange line, Global, and it's doing a pullback right now. Sure is. See, but it's still going to go up. You watch and see. It won't be, it may be after we get out of class, but you can take and pretty much bet on it. That's right, pip and dip. Now, if there's a 5-minute signal on the GU going back up and it turns green on the mom bars, I'm taking that mug up. Yeah, I do Trader's Way. That's the only one, you know, I wish I could do C-Trader. And since they've overturned that thing with the FCC, we should be able to do C-Trader. That UC would have won, but I still got out. I got 3 pips. That was a good trade up right there with that signal. It went up. So far, it's going up 6 pips. Now, if that GU gets a 5-minute up on the next 5, and the mom bars turn green on that sucker, I'm taking her up. See, now look at the UJ. UJ's got a daggum yellow red, man, on the 15, and it's got that kiss and a yalla and a kiss on the 5. That'd be a good trade up right now. It busted through the 5-minute resistance on the BB band, and it's going all the way up to the orange road. The 4-hour came back on it. Yep, sure did. Did you take the UC up, Anissa? Did you take the UC up, Anissa? You want to deal with a 5-minute pink instead of a red? Yeah, I got 3 pips out of it. I took a 5-pip trade, but I closed it out at 3 pips. The reason why I took it up is because the trend's up. If it hadn't been for that, I never would have took it up. I do a stack on it, global 5-pip moves times 2, so you can figure that. It's usually about 9 pips after they take the fees out, 8.5 pips, something like that. You know, I don't do a 4 stack. I just do it 2. I agree with that. Anissa. There ain't no way, man. My main time frame is the 5-minute pinks and reds and everything, but it has to go with the overall trend on the 15 and then with the 1 hour. You know, that the 5 minutes my trigger. I'm not going to take and waste it no more. I had to pound it in my brain, man, on that 5-minute. I'd say, you know, probably on average about 12 trades a day global. No more than that. I'm not going to go crazy with it. Sometimes, man, I have gone up to 25 trades. That's true. And didn't lose not a one. But then I've taken 30 trades, man, and lost daggum 20 of them. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And sometimes, man, I would get mad and close the trade out because it wasn't in profit. And I was getting mad, you know, because I said to myself, I just ain't going to win this sucker. Well, then all of a sudden it'd win, and I would already be out. Yep, that's right, Anissa. That's right. 5 minutes, man. They are the trigger, especially when they're with the trend. That you could make a millionaire off 3 trades of Nico. Just plan it right. That's what it's all about, baby. Planning that sucker. You plan that sucker, man. I'm telling you what, 3 trades, man. You can do it off 2 trades if you plan it right. No, not all the time, Nico. I'm sorry, Blue. No, not all the time. Sure don't. Because it depends. Only with the trend, though, would I do that. But I love this room, man. It feels crazy, man, when it's weekend time, you know, because, man, I can't do nothing over the weekend. It's hard for me to work anymore, man. I'll tell you what I did here about a month ago. It's 16th of December. I was putting some trim up in my house and was shooting a nail gun, and I had safety glasses on. The nail, I was doing it overhead, and the nail, man, popped off the trim and hit my eye on the white side, okay? And knocked the daggum cornea, you know, the retina out and stuff off of it, tore it in half. They had to go in there and laser it back and stuff. But you know what? I still traded every stinking day. I traded every stinking day. I did not let that. I had a patch over my eye the day after surgery. I still traded. I love this place, man. This right here, man, is addictive. Almost like drugs. Yeah, I'm okay now. I just can't lift nothing, man, past 10 pounds because they said it puts a strain on your eye. Won the EU. I took that EU down. Who took that EU down? You couldn't miss that EU, man. Look at that 5-minute kiss. Couldn't miss it. Couldn't miss it. All you have to do, guys, man, is get this down, man. If you get this down, I am telling you what, man, you'll be a millionaire in this thing. You just got to get it down. You still in it, Emo? I hear you. When did you get in at? Did you let it hit the orange road and then get off the orange road? You took 6 pips off of it, Kevin? Cool. Yeah, I sure did some pullback. Does it all the time, man. If you go back and look at your charts and look at those yellow reds and look at the next candle off of it, you'll see a big wick because it'll pull back and then it'll go right back up and you'll see a wick on it. Just waiting on a 5-minute super, a pink or a kiss or yellow, it don't matter. Anything on the 5-minute with a GU and mom's turn green, I'm taking it up. Not until that happens, so I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to risk it. Hey, look at that BB band, man. Look at the UC BB band. That 5-minute went all the way up to the BB band and crashed. Now, if you'd have bought that at the BB band, man, you're screwed. It's going to come down some more. Them BB bands, man, man, you talk about absolutely having to get your brain knocked out, man, to get that down. I'll tell you this, that down trade on the UC could have been open TP right there at 67. Yeah, you could have sold it at 65. It opened your TP up on it. Radio host on the side, Kevin, you crazy, man. Say, look at the GU, man. Say, look at that 5-minute not surviving. Yes, sir, Benny. That's exactly right. Correlating 5 minutes. You go, Jazz. When Jazz first put that out there, man, about the 5-minute correlation, man, I won several trades off of that. And then all of a sudden, man, I started losing several trades off of that because I would take and get into the trade late. Hesitation, man, because I had lost so many times. Hesitating. Was this really going to do that? I knew it was going to do it. And then it'd win, then I'd be in it, and then it'd lose because I got in it late. Because of that right there, man, you see it hit the BB band global, and there wasn't no arrow on the next candle on the 5 up, hit the BB band, bounce right back off because you don't have an upper on the 15 or nothing. Now, it's going to go back up. It's going to go back up, but not yet. It'll probably after the class. Timing, man, is everything. Timing is everything. Dadgummit. And that, see, I can't get to the 1 hour because my thing right here is messed up or something. I don't know what's wrong. Yeah. I took that trade down on the UC, won it. I appreciate that, Bobby. Yeah, it was something else, man. Man, when that daggum nail hit my eye, I'm telling you what, boy, it was something else. I've been hurt many times, man, doing construction. And I've never screamed, I've never done nothing. I've had my fingers crushed down to the size of a knife, thin as a knife. And never screamed over that or nothing. This right here, buddy, I screamed. I screamed on it. Anyone take that GU down? That was some pain, Anissa. It's worse than any toothache. It's worse than anything I've ever had. Oh, it's okay now. I'm starting to see out of it now. That was an open TP on GU. It'll be an open TP up here soon, though. How long you been trading, Anissa? Well, I wasn't about to lose my trading days. I guarantee you that. So you came in last February? A year now? Awesome. Yeah, it's a trip, man. Sure is. It's something else, man. My wife, man, she freaks out over it too. But buddy, she gets worse than I do when we mess up. When I mess up, boy, she says, "Why'd you do that for? You knew that was going to happen, so why did you take that trade?" I said, "I don't know. Get the brick out." Yeah, MT better not take and close this room down, man. We'll hunt him down. So your boyfriend likes it too, Anissa? I agree, man. I'll tell you. He's watching behind you. I hear you. Yeah, my wife's gone right now, man, but most of the time, man, she's here, and we're sitting down in bed. I put it up on the big screen on my TV, and we'll sit there and watch it, and I'll let her click the buttons and stuff, and she'll say, "Look at the trend, look at that, and I'll say, "Oh, I don't want to take it right now, it's too high," and it just keeps going up, and then all of a sudden I take it, and it starts going down. She's like, "Why'd you take it then?" I don't know. I'm retarded. What do you think? Yeah, all of a sudden it goes down. We start seeing $70 dribbling right down the drain. Telling you, something else, man. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, TK. I'll let her click it, man. Well, I don't know about the best, but I appreciate it. You know, I'm just trying to tell you, man, sometimes, man, you just got to take and not even trade. If you're seeing that, man, going up, and you're afraid to take it, don't take it. I appreciate it, Abe. How long you been in this class, Abraham? On the UJ? Hold on, let me look at the 1 hour, 4 hour. I say UJ's fixing to go back down. It's going to hit the orange road. It may go past orange road a little bit, but it'll go back down. That yellow red's going to fail. The only time the yellow reds don't work on the next candle is if the trend's so far going in one direction. That's the only time they fail on the next candle. If the trend is changing, that yellow red will perform every time on the next candle and the next candle. But if the trend is so far one way, that's the only time the yellow reds fail. You go back in history and look at all of them, you'll see it. What was that about? Yeah, Abe should come on. Abe's got awesome testimony. Did you see? I'm going to tell you something else I've noticed too. Like on that 5GU with the red arrow up, I've seen it happen so many times on the BB bands. When it hits the BB bands, that arrow, man, will fail every time because it automatically will come up on the BB bands regardless. But that arrow will fail every time. but it's going to have a big wick up. It's going to be after the class. It'll go back up. You think so, Jazz? You think the G will go back up here after the class? Yeah, today was a great day, man. You know, I've done about 19 trades, won them all. I'm fine, happy. Yeah, small reds fell a lot, man. See, you know what the thing about it is? The mom bars never turned red. That's the reason why I mean green. That's the reason why I said that would have been a good open TP trade down, because there's a lot of volume in that. You getting a new PC, Anissa? I went and got one the other day, man. I got a gaming computer. Getting it set up and everything to do this. UC's going to take and go down. It's probably hit its road now. It went through the orange road on the what do you call it? 15, and now it's bouncing back off of it because that's its resistance right there. Yep, going right up. Has it? I didn't see that. Yeah, it's got a yellow on the. Yeah, it's going up. Now we can trade the daggum thing up.
BR. Yeah. You are
MT.
You are awesome. BR. You have
This was
no
awesome day,
idea
brother.
how much
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Okay, and I'm speaking for everyone else in the room, meaning I've got comments here on a private message on how great this was, because this is what I need, right? Meaning this is how we help each other, where someone that does it, especially the ones that had problems like you had for over a year, and then you bust through, and there you are now with a plan of making $1 million a day, is what the newbies need to hear. So you have no idea how much you've helped in the room. Yeah, so I appreciate this again so much. I wish you'll find space in your heart to do this again, because people would want to see you do it again. But again, it doesn't have to take time away from your trading. You know, I feel you still traded and make good? Okay.
Oh, so I traded.
Listen,
I traded.
You are now welcome to do this whenever you want. Okay? Whenever you feel it. Whenever you like, you know, I want to come on and really, you know, ring those bells and put everyone straight, because this is what I got from this session. You've put everyone straight. Say, guys, listen, you can lose a fortune here if you play against the rules. Play with the rules and you'll make a fortune. So, yeah, you know, so nothing better.
Get the rebel out.
Than coming from someone that got hurt so bad for over a year. I could just imagine all the computers you must have, you know, were willing to break, and the banging and the screaming, and you and your wife. What you know, what an all, you know, we should have had you on reality TV and maybe would have turned that into a hit series or something, you know? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, it was something else. It was something else. My granddaughter said, "Oh, Papa had a bad trade day." I can tell.
Wow. They know. I think a 6-year-old.
Oh yeah, they can tell, man.
Do much better than someone that has all these baggages. Hey, look at me. You know, I got like 10 years experience in trading, and I know all the indicators out there. And, you know, that guy is going to have a hard time here. But you teach a 6-year-old that never traded in their life, say, listen, just follow these arrows, and they will put us to shame.
Yeah, well, they want to trade. That's what they want to do when they get older, man, is trade.
Yes, go on. Go ahead.
Can you hear me, MT? Yeah, they're wanting to trade, man, whenever they get older. That's what they're wanting to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
so your side, man, is going to have to continue.